Bozena Jankowska is Team Head Sustainability Research at RCM, the Equity Manager for Allianz Global Investors. Bozena, environmental technology, what exactly is it?
Environmental technology, or clean technology as I would like to refer to it, generally is really the provision of environmental service or an environmental product to solve an environmental problem. And we would categorize it in three main areas. There's eco-energy, which includes alternative energy and energy efficiency, clean water and pollution control.
So is this the same as ethical investing?
No, clean technology and investing in clean technology are two very different concepts. Just to make a clear distinction between the two, ethical investing focuses on investing in companies along a certain values perspective, morality type perspective. And what you would do is apply negative screens, either based on tobacco, not investing in tobacco companies, alcohol companies, arms manufacturing companies, for instance, and it's very much morality based. This is very different from clean tech investing, whereby you're investing in environmental technologies, companies which provide solutions, as I mentioned, but also it's very much themed type investing, focusing on secular trends, long-term trends, which are driving the clean tech space over many, many years. So this can range anything from trends ranging from the developments in, for example, demographics, particularly in emerging markets. Here we're going to see things such as mega cities emerging, and that's going to bring a number of environmental problems with it, which require environmental solutions. Other themes which we've been hearing about quite a lot recently are such aspects such as climate change. Climate change is a big theme.
So what's driving the development of environmental technology?
Well, there's many, and that's the nice thing about the clean tech space. Although it invests across the three areas of eco-energy, pollution control and clean water, the clean technology space, as I mentioned, has got a number of secular trends driving through it. So I mentioned demographics, I mentioned climate change, but also much broader themes such as scarcity of resources. We're using the map with emerging markets growing, continuing to grow over the coming years. They're going to require resources, so we're going to need to find alternatives. The other theme, which we've been hearing quite a lot of in the US, is energy independence, generating homegrown energy.
And how committed are governments to environmental technology spend?
Very often you would assume that in down times, when perhaps there's an economic slowdown, the whole environmental agenda is always pushed back to the back burner by governments. Well, I think what we have been seeing with the announcement of various stimulus packages, in fact the opposite is true. And if you look at what actually has been committed within each of the stimulus packages to clean technology, that is a significant contribution. And politicians are now really getting to grips with the climate change agenda specifically and looking to generate homegrown industries, which again, clean technology is one of those, green collar jobs, so creating industries and creating employment, and also using this as an opportunity to green the infrastructure, make it more energy efficient, and make it more environmentally friendly. And this is really a golden opportunity for governments to take that on board, and I think they're starting to recognise and have so with the announcement of various stimulus packages.
You mentioned demographic change. Have you got any figures to give us some idea of the scale of change taking place?
Well, if you look at the figures produced by the United Nations predicts that the world population is going to grow from 6.6 billion today to 9 billion by 2030. Now, that's quite a lot additional people on the planet between now and 2030. Each of those individuals is going to be consuming resources, is going to be expecting a certain standard of life. And with that, clearly, there will be a number of environmental problems arising out of that. In addition, energy demand is expected to grow by 50% by 2030. Most of that in emerging markets, just China, India, Brazil, Russia as well. Again, that has climate change implications.
You mentioned climate change. What are the choices available?
Well, if you look at climate change, there's two solutions that we've got available to us. There's adaptation and mitigation. In the form of adaptation, it will be really a matter of looking at how the future weather patterns are going to be changing across the world. So we can assume there may be a rising incidence of droughts, particularly in areas which are particularly hot, but also required to grow food. So we need to be smarter with respect to how we, for example, water the crops, be more efficient at watering those crops that we're growing. So we could be looking at, for example, drip feed irrigation technologies, which is something that's actually currently happening in India. In terms of mitigation, again, we may be looking at technologies which are looking to capture carbon dioxide emissions, which are the primary cause of climate change, from coal-fired power plants, and looking to capture them before they actually enter the atmosphere and contribute to the overall global warming effect.
Bozena, thank you.
Thank you.